I think I have some old YouTube videos of me playing it, but I haven't checked the whole buffet. So we're gonna go into full training because I haven't played this in so long. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And where did I put my phone? Alright, so welcome to today's lecture on vessel construction. I'm Wilner von Kerman. Whether you want to put a satellite into orbit, make a transcontinental flight, or step into the very surface of the moon, you're going to need to build yourself a ship. It should be pretty easy, even if you're not a famous rocket scientist like myself. In this tutorial, I will first show you around the Kerbal Space Center, then take you to the vehicle assembly building, and you'll learn how to construct a simple ship. We'll cover adding and removing parts that the parts do, how to change the performance settings of said parts, which have the option, and how to control staging. At the end of the tutorial, you will have a craft fit for a quick hop from the launch pad. Each step, I will lock out all controls for ones you need for that step. To change the focus to tutorial window, use R1 plus triangle. You can press X next to proceed to the next step if you manage to mess it up. Took even me some time to become as skilled as I am now. You can press the circle back to go back to fix the settings. It won't light up unless you do mess up. Alright. So this is the Kerbal Space Program. So this is law. Okay, so we need to go here, right? Alright, very good. What you see in the middle of the screen is a construction area. This is where the parts and place the craft and then construct. On the left side of your screen, parts toolbox shows the parts that you have available in categories once filled. Let me pack this up. Okay. So I got the edition with everything, so we're going to go with that. At least, okay, so I remember some of this, right? So R2 and the right stick is to go up and down, then R is the orbit camera, then L1 and R is to go L1 and plus the right stick is up and down. Okay, so we got that. I want to see this. Alright. Oh. Alright, you will be able to pilot to be able to make more than one flight. He or she will have to return safely to the ground or water on Kerbin. Parachutes are a simple way to make sure that happens. That can be found on the utility tab. Navigate through the tabs and icons on the left of the part list window. When you're choosing parts, you can view the details of available parts by selecting them in the toolbox. When info is visible, most parts have an additional information window which can be opened by pressing square. Note that the parachute states are effective diameter in each state and what the maximum safe speed for deployment is. Go ahead and mark 16. Okay, I got this. We got this. We go. There we go. So we'll be all right at the bottom. Alright. Talk with me. Some parts are like the parachute. Configure the option to these. We'll need to show the cursor by pressing L3 and square. L3 and square. Parachute So the minimum pressure, this is a can altitude, can be quite useful in distant worlds. Let's check that the opening height of the chute is at least 1,000 meters. So we got 1,000 meters right here. See the Kerbal launcher slider, move it a bit to 0.2. This settings prevents the chute from activating until the atmospheric pressure is above the configured value. All right. How do I do this? 0.2, right? Can I just type it in? Whoops, we want that to be 1,000. Can I, there we go. I was gonna put, what do I want? Just 2? 0.2, and this is gonna be 1,000. There we go. All right. Next, the Kerbal, the parachute until it activates. Okay, talk to me now. What's wrong button? All right. Next up, we're going to need something to make us go up. By pressing tab. Okay, so we can. Give me a moment. Forgot how to do stuff. There we go. Solid, don't we need a coupler? Remember, right? We need a... I guess not. We're gonna put that attached to this. So, engine of the tab at the bottom, okay. Oops, I forgot to tell you starting out, the famous rocket scientist to make the craft survivable stands out to be better at rocket science than me. Impossible. The problem with that craft is that this solid rocket is too powerful with the payload. A single small pod and chute, it will either burn up or ascend from going too fast, or burn up coming back down. Even if you survive, that the craft mass will cause it to fall too fast for the parachute to operate properly. Surface before it could stop you. Okay, promise to change that. Make sure later. Well, at least this way you can tell you about removing parts. Show the cursor by pressing L3. Okay, then we bring it here. Then we need a coupler, right here. Alright, add a solid motor that makes the size. Solid motor. Okay. The R2 file flee. We got that. Rubbish parts, literally. Okay, we got that. Let's move on. Nice one. Build assembly survival craft passable. We'll go and launch right now. Alright. So, at the bottom, you need a straight stack, the number of parts, blah, 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 blah. The number of parts, I can't see that because there's a sticker there. Alright, I can see now. Okay, what stage is this? Stage 1, stage 0. So, okay, this is going to go first. Okay. Excellent. Important now to select from the highest number is you count down. So, first stage will... Now move the engine icon from stage 0 down to stage 1. Okay, I can't see with the sticker here. All right. Safe. Well, relatively safe controls. Let's make sure that you need the design again. At the top of the screen, you see the name of the craft. Let's name this. Okay, so we're gonna name this. We're gonna name this Flea. Because why not? Alright. Excellent. Now feel free to play around with the parts and techniques. Okay, can I actually... And back to the training menu. Feel free to play around with the parts and techniques I've shown you. Can I launch it? Guess I can't launch it. Okay. Still no coupler? Okay. I can't launch. Okay, so we need to go back to the main menu. Training. Okay, I get how to fly. I learned the basic of spacecraft in this tutorial. Fly, training. I guess we'll go through every single thing. Even though I don't want to, but we'll do it. Alright. Alright, oldie chap. Okay. Welcome to Kerbal Space Program launch facility. Yeah, I'm Genie Carmen and the adios. Oh, right. I got an electric bike. Sorry, I had to go get a helmet and stuff. I already checked the basic instructions tutorial, and if not recommended, okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this is pitch raw directions. You will rotate your craft to help you visualize the craft holiday snap and the hopper below. So you got your pitch, your roll, your yaw. See how these, we rotate these. Next up, we'll see how they rotate. Pitch, yaw, up. Pitch up and down, yaw left, right. Okay, left stick, then L2, R2. Okay, got this. We got this. And pitch, yaw, roll, main controls. You'll need to master for a successful crash-free flight. You'll see... You will we'll skip over the throttle control now, as the vessel has no need for it. Don't worry, I'll explain it another time when it's used. Blah blah blah. We're gonna crash. Okay, from launch to the final deployment, descend and parachute. You can control activate. I remember this part. Notice the stage indicator down below on the right side. On the right side. Alright, can I bring out the controls? Nope. Oh. What are these? Alright, there we go. Okay, important thing. The big roundish, okay, important flying known, the non-oriented, and where it is going. That's a way a good pilot is always aware of the ship's altitude where it is pointing. Its velocity vector, where it's going. This aren't always the same direction. As the skills improve, you should pick up on these. The big instrument in the lower center of the screen is called a nav ball. This device sums up most of the critical information needed for proper death-free flight. Here at Death Industries, we don't fly well. Here you will see the ship nose in relation to a horizontal when you're not pointing straight up. It's easily visible as a line between blue sky and brown pointing straight. Okay, that's pretty much kindergarten stuff. The hidden compass bearing needs speed. Okay, top elementary vertical speed. Okay, we get that. Elementary, I'll show you the distance of the planet surface to sea level. Your vertical indicator will how changing altitude. Okay, one last thing before we have this rocket. The green light. Oh, this, I don't think all I know when it turns white is good. Staging stack you indicator the parachute. This indicator will show the parachute activate by staging. You already know that, but the background will also change colors when it's safe to change the parachute. Alright, parachute bit icon will change coloring depending on the parachute states. Note, however, so I know the parachute can get damaged. Safety risky, unsafe to play. Unstaged white in the left 3. The right 3 shows state staging armed and deployed, cut and shredded. When you're familiar with the shoot icon colors as we move on. Alright, we're gonna blast off. Lower right corner. We're still red. We can't pop parachute yet. Woo! Once we're make sure the controls smack, improve controls. Gosh, my next time. The parachute now. Wait for the time. We speed up time. We're gonna be. I remember this game caused me so much frustration. Oh yeah, that's right. They locked all the controls. All right. I'll probably forget all of these controls later on anyways. When I had played this game, I kind of cheated a little using the cheat menu or where they had to get trophies. But now we're going to try to play this legit. We still got a few games to play, like Metal Gear and upcoming game. I'm not buying no more games. But that's there's not really any good games coming out anyways. Wait, parachute, come on. Woo! The fun part of this game is crashing. Whoops, how do I do that? Chase. What'd I do? Stop. Me break game. Me break game soon as I get game. Alright, any minute now. Oh, there we go. We can actually see inside, I believe. See, we can actually see inside. Got your little... I don't know if any of these actually presses. It'd be cool if it did. Look around by external view. Then you have interior overlay. Is that new? I don't remember that. And we can do cannot EVA in this scenario. Oh, we can actually EVA. We can we'll figure that out later. End scenario. Training. Now we're gonna go in immediate construction. The tutorial presented by famous rocket scientist Wilmer von Kerman himself covers how to design a successful spacecraft. Nothing's successful in this game for me. I smacked into the moon so many times I can't recall the last memory because you know that giant Kerbal head just smashes into the moon isn't too pretty. Alright, so now remember construction tutorial. Yeah, I remember. So the V, so forget, a lot of this has to do with real rocket science too. Alright. So, do we have a coupler? Oh, we do got a coupler. Do we have a science bay? Payload? No, we don't. So, let's go ahead and do the fuel. Let's don't forget the parachute. I want to go high. So we're going to do this. It's been a long time since I played this game. I remember I turned down the music very low because I got paranoid with the music. Doesn't say how many I can have, so I'm going to keep... Do I have fins by any chance? I don't think I have aerodynamic. Oh, I do. So I can make this rocket big as I want. Hey, the baby. The baby. That's my woman in chat. The baby. If you mess up, you can recreate the craft in partless. I don't know how big I want to make this mid-crash rocket. Oh, we need another coupler. Do we have any side couplers? We don't, do we? Ooh, we got a science module. We could use that. Let's place the science module here. I can't believe I'm returning to this game after all the stress this game had ever caused me. The denial of landing on the moon one day. One day I will become the best space pioneer. One day. Oops, I don't want that. Actually, we're gonna make it like this. We're gonna add the coupler there. Then we're going to add another rocket to this. We want aerodynamics. Aerodynamics. We want basic fan. Okay, so if I remember right, we toggle this. I think we should use 4. One here. Oh, no, 3, sorry. I kind of miscounted. Let's do another one right there. There we go. Alright, structures, we can't use structures yet. Robotics, that's new, so I got the DLCs for this. Can I change, like, the color? Oh, I could change the color. Is there, like, red? No, there's no red. I was gonna say red would be good, because, you know, symbolizes destruction and chaos. Okay, let's see. We don't have anything else we could use. Alright, open the flea button to load the hopper, then remove the its flea motor. If you mess up, you can recreate. Okay. It wants me to do something. Remove the flea motor. I don't see the flea motor. Oh, pause meaning open spacecraft. Let's go ahead and save that one. Or save disallow. Don't save. Oh, that's the one, the hopper. Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. See, I'm a rocket genius. Remove the flea rocket, right? It says remove the flea rocket. Alright. Unlike last time, you won't be bringing the whole vessel back, so we can change the parachute stats from we last used before in cursor mode. And the parachute is deployable at altitude 1000 as last time. Alright. How do I do this again? Oh, there we go. So we got 1,000. Slider all the way to the right to 75. All right. We did that. Kerbal about 2 kilometers means atmosphere. Okay. Get a hopper and can proceed. Change the names. Something other than hopper, then we can proceed. Let's name this. What should we name? Yeah, I got a good name. Ground Smasher. Yeah, we're gonna crash and burn. Great. For this spacecraft now, ship's additional purpose attaching sciencey experiment. We can run experiments during our travels. That will be in command. No, that'll be down in science. Oh, we need one. We need one. Just place it here on the back. The baby. Switch to the science tab and look at its science tab. What's the science tab? Oh, we already done that. Move on. Wait, what? Science tab. No. Science tab. Yeah, we did do the science tab. Run experiments. Ship addition purposes. Most basic science. Okay. We done that. Does it want me to? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm doing something wrong. Switch to the science tab to look at it. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. Oh, there we go. I was too fast. Designed to attach to the side of the parts and radially. If we attach only one of these during the flight, oh yeah, that's right. It will be certain unbalance. So we need to do 2 of these. So we're going to do 2. Change the center account. Okay, we did that. Now, too many parts here. The craft will make to be heavy as a valve, and too heavy will slow by the parachute, leading to sudden impact syndrome. So we will need to add decoupler below the pod. See, I understand that we need a decoupler. No, that's not it. Right here. Couple of colors we have. I'll just go with basic. Okay, away. Add one of these at the bottom right. Go to the coupling, grab the T-arm and place it. No, decouplers are arrows that will show the side is the side decouplers. Make sure the decoupler is pointing up towards the pod. It will be by default. Alright. Well done. We'll recall. I hope that in the previous tutorials we had adjust the straight stack staging stack when they added the engines earlier. And you can, of course, still move around, and hopefully we'll save you some time as we go. Alright. Now, rocket engine on solid. Rocket engine motors carry its own propellant. With them, we now need to add fuel tanks. Okay, finally we're getting to... Honestly, I can just skip all this. Me already know what I'm doing, I think. We need fuel tanks. That's right, fuel tanks. No, that's fuel tanks right there. What colors we have? We'll go with the black. I like the black. We'll go with black. So, thrust. Then that. Cuatro. I know cinco, right? No cinco. Cinco. Now, add the fuel tank. Fuel tank. We'll allow the fuel tank. Now what? Oh, I forgot you can duplicate it by pressing the... Oh wait, I'm getting ahead of myself again. Swivel engine, you see obviously different engine. Yeah, it's right here. We got it. Toggle snap. Oh, that's right. That's the snapping mode. So we also got center of thrust, aerodynamic, and center of mass. We always wanted the center. Those are like the most important things. Oh yeah, we need basic fins. We need 4. So I'll go... 4. Alright, you could go out of facility and proper. Alright, done. Oh, now they let us play around. So yeah, I got all the the packs and stuff. So a lot of the stuff I haven't used yet in the game. We got all our engines. Alright, so let's go and take off. Alright, ratio menu. You've decided to use ratio menu. Present a radio menu is triangle to display different options. Okay, normal cursor mode. Alright, let's go all the way up. I believe I can open these up and grab science, right? Oh, not yet. Pretty sure there's an easier way. Alright, can I zoom in? Observe mystery goo. It'll keep experiment. Then can we fast pace this? How do I do that? I swear there's a way to fast track everything. I cannot warp in this scenario. Let's see how our pilot is doing. No RES. So we're just gonna be spinning in spinning around. Whoops, I messed up. We're gonna crash! Ah! Oh, this arm, there we go. Forgot I can do that. The fun thing about this game is smacking into another planet. Like 9Gs. Oh no! Alright, wasn't that break the game? There we go. Let's go ahead and... Oh wait, we want to ratio out. There we go. We don't want to go face first into the planet. I mean, I did name this Ground Smasher, so we might just smash into the water. So now we just gotta wait. So this game is all about patience, and the one thing I don't have in video games is patience. Jebediah, you might crash and burn, but it won't be my fault. It'll be you trusting me. Because anyone that trusts me when I'm taking off in the rocket is a bad choice. I'm not the brightest. Oh wait. Can I open the world map? Oh, there it is. That's the other tools. You got the book. So this game involves a lot of science. Rocket Man. Oh. Retrograde. Alright, let's crash and burn. And here's the process. We'll see what it looks like in the inside. Alright. I wonder if we're going to burn before we make it to the ground. My favorite thing in this game is burning up in space, I mean in the atmosphere. I'm not the brightest person in the shed. Alright. Let me check. We're doing good. Then once we're ready, is that an airfield out in the middle of oh yeah, we can launch parachute. Well, give me a moment. Well, is parachute going to deploy, or we might just smack into the water? I mean, either way is fine. Yeah, we might smack. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, hold up, we're going to crash. No. Oh. Oh. We didn't crash. Any moment down. Okay, we're done. No, we can't go back to main menu. I think I need to skip all this basic stuff because I already get the concept. I just need to learn everything else. Any moment now. Any moment. Any second. Come on. We made it. Okay, I guess we quit the menu. So training, we don't need that. We need suborbital flight. That's what I want to do. That's what I want to relearn. I need to relearn all the orbital stuff. Okay, so again, glad could make it back. Today we'll have an exciting step getting our first Kerbal into space. Yep, with a capital S. Hopefully you remember the controls we discussed in the basic flight tutorial. You can always play a scenario again for a reminder, and you're ready to get started. Alright, your mission today is to make a short suborbital, less than orbital, flight over the water to the east. It's a nice arcing path. To ensure the gentle survivability re-entry, straight up and straight down is not a good for survival. I have set the pink target indicator on the nav ball as an aim point, but this is not the case for normal missions. But do note, okay, so the target marker is normally used for other things, does not help with ascents. Starting with nose pointing straight up and the launch pad at 90 degrees elevation from the eastern horizon. Tilt east 80, okay, tilt east to elevation 80 and the nav ball, and start at the tilt east 70. And nav ball 150 meters, 80 elevation. At 150, start at 50 meters. Start at 50 meters, tilt at east 70 meters, the nav ball 400 meters to start at. This is too much. Oh, I'm never gonna remember. Me write stuff down. Give me a moment. This is too much information and my brain is about to blow up. My brain takes too much information. My brain. I swear I had a pencil somewhere. I like writing in pencil. Okay. So we're gonna tilt east 80 degrees at 80 by 150 and start, but we're gonna start at 50. Okay, I'm gonna tilt to east 70 by 400. So we're gonna start at, but we're gonna start at 250 though. No, that's 50. All right, we got this. Alright, we can max throttle up or max throttle down. Yeah, cut throttle. Yeah, we got this. Whatever it stands, what it does is try to stop the ship from spinning around using computer-controlled auto torque drive compensator technology, counteracting the rotation of the ship. Its simplest mode will be keep the ship aligned Turn SAS on, or if your pitch roll while is oriented, will release the controls. Alright, the problem following once the lift off, you can press. Alright. Upper to middle notches, right? It helps if we turn on the SAS mode, right? This helps us keep it stable. I'm doing something wrong. This craft has a bit much for upper middle notches. I have no clue what they want. Oh, I see. Alright. Eight degrees, oh, we're, sorry, I can't see nothing. I need a bigger TV. Revert flight. I can't see nothing. We'll try those again. So we want to go. All right. SAS mode. Give me a moment. I need to remember. Is it easier to see the compass in here? I don't even know. No, that's not what I want to do. I've enabled a target marker on the nav wall. Give it a look to make sure you see it. Let's light this candle. 250. Oh! How do I zoom in? There we go. Okay, so this is the complicated stuff I never got to understand. This is going to take me years to understand. So that's the airfield. So now we are coasting the way Alpapices. I'm never gonna. That's the highest point of our current projectile. We've got a little more time to chat. We'll go over what you can do in space. While we float beyond the atmosphere, I'll tell you quickly about a couple of things you can do. With an advanced enough astronaut complex, in the case of train, Kerbals can take the spacewalk, goo canister, and open. How do I go back into... Open goo canister. Now turn SASA and capsule at 70 degrees pitch line, but opposite handling. This is at 250 nav ball, 70 degree pitch. Actually, I want to continue having that. All right. Sorry, that's my woman. Yeah, re-enter Kerbal. I'm gonna make sure to keep all hands and feet inside the pod at all times. Yeah, world famous rocket sciences after all. He built not semi until 0.7 of pressure. That means the chute won't perform the first two deployments. Test means to survive. Okay, thrust. Oh, whoops. Staging won't work. There's an app. Alright. Select the staging mode. Staging mode. Staging mode. I have no clue what these are. And scenario. I think I got it down sort of. Okay, let's see, go for orbit. Yeah, we can figure that out on the go. Go for orbit is what I want. Hold up. We're gonna go. But you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and do this training one. Just to make sure. I want to try to go in order. We'll go here. So. Alright, I got this. I want a different color. I'll go with white. Yeah, I got this. I think I got this. I know what I'm doing. Where's the parachutes at? That's utility. No, right there. Let's do 75 pressure, altitude 1,000. Okay. Yeah, we done that. Finish by placing the pod in orbit once you provide, going to... Yeah, we're gonna use a decoupler. Let's get rid of that decoupler. Decoupler. Okay, I guess I gotta press next. No, we want fuel tanks, right? Fuel tanks right here. Oh, which one should we use? I think we should use the smaller ones. These, do I have a different color? We're gonna go with all white. Let's see what they want next. Oh, I just dropped my phone. Give me a moment. Sorry, I got a little bit more important stuff I'm doing. I'm gonna be going out and trying out my new bike today. I'm not the smartest person in the shed. We'll next need to add a RCS tank and RC stand. Okay, so this RCS tank, I'm still reading, give me a minute. RCS, is this what they want? No, they want an RCS tank. Then some weight. Okay, so we're gonna need to change this weight to 100. We're just gonna use this. Yeah, this is so much better if I just. So we're gonna use 100. Now we need the tiny rocket propellant. 100, right? Then we also gotta set the weight. Now the main part is adding the engine. Terra engines produce almost thrust, sea level, air pressure. This is highly efficient in space. Above 20 kilometers. Hold up. Actually, we want to disable trim. Disable trim. I don't need trim. So make sure. Cursor speed, temperature. Save an accent. LV909 engine, so we need a 909 engine. That's gonna be this little baby boy right here, little turd rocket. So now we're gonna throw that air pressure, and this little turd one might work. To make sure, and nicely done. Upper stage, you'll get an orbit underneath. Wow, reasonably simple vessel here. Let's explore one of the most useful tools we have. So make sure your ship flies controllably. Make sure some be placed carefully around the point of outside. Ship called the center of mass, or the com, is a spot where the mass on one side is balanced by the mass on the other side. Thrust up. The thrust. I love you, da baby. Thrust. I don't think we need this. We're smart. We just need to click this, and there we go. Press square, okay, press square to each fuel to drag the fuel and oxidize propellant levels down. We don't need oxidizer. What's this other one? Right there. Oh yeah, we can change this to white. What's this one? Whoops, we don't want to do that. Change this to white. Oh. Even change to shroud. Remember when this was out, we finally got to be able to do that. We finally got colors, and I was excited to have colors for everything. We don't need oxidizer. That's the one thing we need. We need liquid fuel. Oxidizer is for something else. Wait. We need oxidizer, right? Oh, no, never mind. This is the mono fuel. We don't touch that. Okay. Alright, we done all this. As you see, doing this, we'll see the comm move during the flight. The vessel comm will move the same way that the burn is fuel. It wants me to drag liquid fuel to 0. No? Am I reading that wrong? I'm reading something wrong. Let's adjust the fuel levels there in the tanks, and you see how that affects into mass square for each fuel. There now the fuel and oxidizer levels. Alright. Okay, so they do want us to do this. Whoops. We don't touch that. Alright, now we can prepare accessories to the upper stage. They'll transform it to something that will get us into orbit. Wait, isn't oxidizer what you need for fuel? Oh man, I need to go back to rocket science. I want I don't wanna just do 100. Does it want us to fill it all the way up? Or 22? I don't know what they want us to do. They don't explain it well enough, and with the ADHD that I have, I will never get this down. Give me a moment, I gotta check my phone. Oh, my pointing finger hurts so much. Refill the things we can proceed to add some accessories to your... I don't even know what I'm doing. Wasn't this at 50? Sorry, this is never gonna go away. Well, this is why I don't do tutorials, because the tutorials never explain anything for people with ADHD. Alright, I'm just gonna merely get us into orbit. We can proceed to add some accessories to our upper stage. Okay. I'm gonna add that. I can't add that. How do I get rid of this thing off my screen? You know what? I'm freaking out now. There we go. I don't want to pin it. I want to get rid of it. Is they want it filled all the way up? I don't even know. Is that what they wanted? Wow, okay. Maybe you should explain that a little bit better. A spaceship without rotation is called transitional. This is useful kind of maneuvers, docking in another craft, order transition. Translation with RCS to avoid unwanted rotations. You can balance the thrusters around the COM so the net sum forces balance right on this natural pivot point. For two equal sets of thrusters, each set should be equivalent from COM, a single set we're doing here, and they should be right around the COM itself. What makes this complicated? This is the COM changes during flight, as just saw. So you need to place the thrusters consistent point between the wet COM and the dry COM. What the hell is a wet and dry COM? The career mode games, RCS thrusters don't become available until fairly late. In the meantime, the reaction will be capable of be built into your command pod. Will probably be enough turning in space. Enough reaction wheels. Not allowed you to transition. I have no clue what I'm reading. I have no clue what dry and wet is, so let's the angle snap to make aligning the thrusters parts easier. Do that by opening the rational medium, select change symmetry, and ensure that the ratio of force symmetry around turned on, and place it set 4 RVS RC thrusters. Okay, so we need this, they won't. Whoops. They want 4. So we got 4. The tiny rocket found the right place to attach these in case you need a hand. Yeah, we already knew that. Set gizmo, fine tune, and turn. Okay, so. Oh yeah, there's snap, right? You mostly use snap anyways. Says they wanted 4. 4 thruster blocks up your upper station turn. Sorry, my left stick is drifting. I'm guessing that's what they want me to do. No. I did it right. Alright, batteries, built-in batteries, electric, okay. On the ratio, still ratio 4. Okay, switch to the electrical now category, so electrical. That would be easy, electrical. So we want to add OSAT and lower the lower end and rotate it 90 degrees. Give me a moment, I'm struggling here. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a new one out. Is there like a exact spot they want us to make it? Oh, they want us to place it between the batteries, right? Grab the OSAT and place the lower end of the fuel tanks. I'm guessing that's it. Then they want us to play 4 batteries around, right? I placed the batteries. The lower end of the fuel tank. Okay, that's all placed to put them. I would never put them over there. I would place them closer to the top. You built the starter upper stage, do well for some orbital exploration. Now we need to work getting it to the upper orbit. Now build your lower stage in comparison, and Give me a moment, I'm trying to figure out how to go up and down. There we go. We're getting into orbit now. We're gonna need to get the stack decoupler, right? Which one? Is it a T? Okay, no, that's not a T18 stack coupler. I only see a T15 coupler. Two medium fuel tanks. Alright, we're getting somewhere finally. They want the 400 ones. We need to duplicate. How do I duplicate stuff? Forgot how to duplicate stuff, it's fine. We need to add 2. Now, big engines, you need the L45. I mean, all these fancy engine names. We need the L4 T45. Place that there. Change just the upper stage of the altitude for lower air pressure, high altitude. Alright, performance is measured by signaling impulse, or ISP. ISP is the engine changes the amount of the atmosphere pressure, changes just the upper stage. Engines that is good at low atmosphere pressures and high altitude, the lower stage will be the booster. Altitude, the lower stage will be the booster, which are powerful enough for high pressure of low altitudes, and carry out the rocket through the transition from. Alright, so. Does it actually tell you? Okay, so keep it. I have no G's, 50 G's, 4,000 kPa pressure. They're both pretty much the same. They'll burn the same. Alright, the level swivel is too powerful for the rocket. We're creating it for a sane profile. We're going to teach you in the Go for Orbit tutorial, so you'll need to lower the thrust levels. This isn't good. Thrust levels to 65 and 65. I'm slowly gonna get this. 65. Oh yeah, that's right, thrust limit. We don't want to put too much thrust now. The core you're adding complete. But as I said before, we'll be adding boosters to help sustain engine and get the rocket up running. Well, we need 2 boosters, symmetry, and keep our craft balance. Okay, so we're gonna need the K coupler. So we'll go to the K coupling. We'll get this. We need 2. At the lower stage, we need 2 right here, right? I don't like that. I'm gonna place it right here. So now motor, you need near K, here around the KSC. Now it's time to add some Add pair of rocket hammers, decouplers, rocket hammers. So those are the funky looking ones, right? Sorry, my controller's messing up. Give me a moment, my ass hurts. I'm sitting on a stool. Not really good for my butt. Let me get something else. Oh, that's much better. Now, unlike liquid fuel engines where you can adjust the throttle during flight via light on SRB, it burns at a consistent thrust until it's out of fuel. We can, however, throttle the limiter and swivel to set the constant before rollout of launch. No, let's change it to emitter to 50. Do note changing tweakables. Okay, so thruster. So we need to make it a 50. I'm guessing that's what they want me to do. We want to set it to 50. Okay, both are set. Okay, that's how it works. Right now, SRBs have flat pancake tops. No, yeah, that's not good for aerodynamics. We need to go to aerodynamics. Ooh, what colors do I have? I want those white ones. Alright. We got that done. Now, while you're in the tab menu, add some fins. Okay. How do we want to add 4 fins? So we'll go down here. We're going to add 4 fins. Alright, they want 4 fins. Excellent, now we come with basic rocket, so I'll move the stage. I want to move these out so I can actually see them. Okay, so we're gonna move, not sure, that's like that, couple that. Then we want to add these in the same, yeah, we want to add those in the same. We'll rotate the ship, just not the VAB. Using navigation between modes. Oh, I have no clue. Oh yeah, I can, yeah, that's right, I can use all that. I'll get into it later. Jebediah gonna go crash. Action desire group. Let's function as part of the single specific group. So we want an action group. action group. So now, to set up the action group, desired action group with X, from the menu, the active cursor mode, X is one part you want to activate. Stage. Oh. Activate the action already assigned, group near the stage. Am I doing something wrong? Oh, there we go. I have no clue what I'm doing. They want me to go... Oh. Let's go with gear. Alright, what do? I have no clue what I'm doing. So that's editor. Oh no, that's the plane area. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Was that in the original one? I don't remember. Landing gear. I have no clue what I'm doing on this. Assign functions. And they want somebody to go to action groups, but I forgot how to do these action group stuff. I want in simple mode. What did I just do? I fucked up something, sorry. I'm trying to focus on two things at once. Oh my god, what's up? I'm gonna have to restart this. I can't. I messed something up. Let's see. I wish it explains deeper for me because I can't seem to. To add or remove items, you simply use X to move them left or right between the columns. To clear all actions from the part, use reset. What is the reset button? How do I reset? I'm trying to figure this out. Action group. Does it want me to go to gear group? Is that what it's saying? Design for landing gear and someone's to display default action groups, press square. I guess activate, then we'll press. It says press the D-pad, but I'm pressing the D-pad. Nothing's happening here. Oh, I see what's going on. Toggle lights, gear. I have no gear. I have no clue. So it wants me to click on gear, right? Oh, I'm not seeing that. Let's see. Selection. Yeah, because we have no landing gear. We have no landing gear, so why is it wanting me to do that? What does it want me to do? This wants me in gear. But nothing is coming underneath selection. That's the problem. Give me a moment. I'm trying to figure this out. You know, we're just gonna skip this because I'm not gonna do this crap. New training scenario. We're gonna skip that one because that's other dog water for me. We'll figure that out when we play the game, because I'm not going to spend like 3 hours trying to figure something out in the game they don't explicit say to me. Okay, this is all the same. Get ready to flight vessel 1. Back, try the other, pressing the close end scenario. Okay. That's right, they want us to... Different from old cable pilots as previous flight. Okay, next. I left off. There we go. We're getting somewhere in this game finally. Oh. We almost died. Ready? Once at 80, I can't see nothing because I'm so far away. Oh wait, do we need to go to... Oh, there we go, man. If I were to read, we burned all our fuel. Meanwhile, keep the app to track your progress, sending to your app. So I need to go in, right? We did it. We managed a successful low orbit. Okay, these are maneuvers. Okay. Altitude at 70 kilometers. RCS, we don't need that. Can we speed up time, please? Oh, can't warp. Hmm. My altitude is slowly rising up. I have no clue what I'm doing. Why am I trying to be an astronaut chief? I don't know. I need a new TV because my TV's burning out. Okay, so 70 meters up there. Needs to go. Oh. Oh. We have lights. Next time we'll make our next burn. Oh, whoops. I don't mean to do that. Can I, Can I go back? Oh, there's the controls. That would have been helpful if I would have looked at that. Okay, that's what that is. I might have messed up. Oh, I messed up. Whoops, I messed up. Alright. We'll try this again. So I want to wait for 60. Whoops. I messed up again. Revert slight. I know what I'm doing. Alright. There we go, we're in low orbit. Oh wait, no we're not. We're in low orbit now. And there's a space station over there. Now I want to add a maneuver. We could try to go to the moon. We don't have enough fuel though. I actually want to go back into orbit. Let's see. We no longer need that. Let's go ahead and warp. I cannot warp in this scenario, but that's what they want us to do. Looks like we've been streaming for 2 hours. Well, we know how to do all of this. Alright, it's time to go try out my new bike. I'll see y'all next time. Make sure to hit that subscribe and like button if you want to see me scream and yell at this game. Bye-bye.